What up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes. Welcome back to video number 2 of day 196. This is Dave's Daily D. Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. Still Dave. Still here. Just got out of the gym. Drinking a protein shake because I had a nice arm pump. You know. Don't judge me. Don't at me. Or at me, that's fine. Judge me, that's fine. That's cool. Hate all you want. Put a video out this morning. Here we are again. Thought that came to me while I was at the gym. I talk about it pretty often as well. I say this very, very often in all my videos, but don't do anything half-assed. Anything that you do, anything that you put your time into, anything that you put your name and your stamp on, make sure that you're sure of it. Make sure that you're giving your all so that when somebody else sees it, looks at it, is looking at it and process all those things, that you know that when you walk away from it, they know, hey, Bobby Joe over there, he had his hands on this project. It looks really good. The Tina Ray over there. Tina Ray. I don't even know who Tina Ray is. Tina Fey Ray. She's on that project. You know it's going to get done right. It is going to be up to par. It's going to be reliable. We can count on her. The things that you do, the things that you put your hands on, you touch, people see it now, people see it in the future, whether it's days, weeks, months, years, they see things and they can make judgments. Our society is based on quick judgments, first impressions. The attention span is so short, even shorter than it ever was when I was growing up and a kid. I want to say it was 7 or 11 seconds or 7 or 11 minutes or something like that back in the day, that you just have an attention span for somebody to grasp and absorb information. And nowadays, I don't know what the time frame on all that is now, but I know that when it comes to ads and when it comes to, talking to people, when it comes to grab people's attention, you have seconds. Think about advertisements. I mean, look at like TikTok, look at Vine, look at these apps that you do videos on. You have a very short period of time, 7 to 11 seconds or so, to do something real quick. You can expand the TikTok videos, yes. But if you're not doing something good in them first few seconds, see ya, swiping up. It's like on that old Tinder game, swipe left, swipe right, adios. If you ain't looking right, if you ain't acting right, if you're not grabbing somebody's attention, see you later. And it's sad that some of the situations that these attention spans of people move on from things so quickly. But it is still true, near and dear, that people buy from people, people interact with people, and if you do not grab somebody's attention quick, you will lose it quick. If you do not keep somebody, in your best interest, if you're not giving your all, somebody will move on. They will do those types of things. They'll move on. They'll find something better. Attention span, guys. So when it comes to you putting your stamp on anything, when it comes to you doing things, people are going to see it, and people are going to judge your character. People are going to judge how reliable you are. They're going to judge the quality of who you are and what you do and what you put out. It doesn't matter if you do 99 things right and the 100th thing you make a mistake on, or even you did 50 things right, one thing was a little off or didn't come out right, it was wrong, it was messed up, there was an error, and you do 50 more things right. So many people are going to point out that one little thing out of 100 or out of 101, they're going to point out the one flaw, the one thing that you did wrong. You could, be sculpted and look the most amazing in the world, and you can have a messed up big toe or missing a finger, and they're going to point out that one little detail. One little detail. It's so true in society. It doesn't matter how much you do right. It doesn't matter how great you've done. Somebody's going to point out somebody's going to point out the wrongs, the mishaps, the misfortunes, the setbacks. They're going to point out that one small little thing. You see it in every aspect of life, and regular, us everyday people walking around, athletes, movie stars, actors, anybody with talent. You even see it in elections and people who are, becoming higher rated. These things come out from years and years ago. It doesn't mean that some of them are right, but they can do a million things right. They can cure cancer and all that stuff. The one thing that's going to get pointed out is that one mistake they made. And let's say they're in their 40s or 50s. They've grown. They've done amazing things. They've, given back to the community. They've done a million things right. Amazing things they've done. Strides in humanity. And this pertains to everybody. Millions of things have been done right. So much has been taken into account to better humanity. And they made one mistake. They did one wrong thing where they might have got, arrested, or something happened. They got a detention for doing something. They pants somebody in school, something silly. And that is going to come out, and they are going to be crucified, and cancel culture is going to come out, and all these things are going to happen, all because they made one mistake. They did one thing when they were a teenager. Listen, I ain't perfect. I've done a lot of stupid things, but I know that I'm a good person. That's okay. I know who I am. I can go to bed at night because I know who I am, and I believe in myself, and I am happy with who I am as a person. But anybody you find out there, anybody, I don't care who you are, something has happened, you've made a decision, you've made a mistake, something you did, somebody else could crucify you for and bring up, and a bunch of people are going to have their arms up in the air, upset about it. That's just life. And the lesson to take away from that, as I'm talking about, putting your stamp on everything, remember that everything you do is out there. Everything you do is remembered. They can find it. The thing to remember, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody else has to say. Good or bad. None of it. Doesn't matter what side of the shoulder the angel or the devil is on. All that matters is you know who you are, you believe in yourself, and you give your all. Somebody out there, 1, 5, 20 out of hundreds and thousands of people is going to have something to say. You're going to have something to say. But it doesn't matter. You don't let the good things or the bad things affect you. You don't let somebody's compliments run your life. You don't allow anybody's insults or opinions to run your life. You don't let things get your energy up. You don't allow things to get your energy down. If you can master that, you can do anything. No matter what anybody has to say, no matter what anybody does, thinks, any of that. None of it can affect you because you are self-propelled, and you know who you are, you know what you're doing, and you believe in yourself, and nobody else's opinion or what anybody else is doing affects anything in your universe. You're in a bubble, and nothing else can get to you. It doesn't mean that you can't respect and appreciate people's opinions. Doesn't mean that you can't respect and appreciate anything that anybody else is doing and have to say. Yes, pump people up. Put your hand out, pull people up, help them rise, help them grow, help them succeed. But do not allow anybody else's words, actions, or anything they're doing today, tomorrow, yesterday, 10 years from now, none of that. Don't allow any of it to affect what you're doing and what you believe in. Don't allow anybody else, don't care who they are, don't allow anybody else to have you compromising your beliefs and what you stand for. Stand up. Even if you're one in front of a million, you stand up in what you believe in, and you put your stamp on it because you are true and blue and near and dear to that thing. That's one thing that is a lost art in this society, is to be true, be you, be who you are, be who you believe in, be the change that you want to see in the world. Some great people out there who have said it. Be the change you want to see in the world. Not my quote. I know that it's been said by a couple people, and I usually can spout out the person who said it first. And at this point, at this moment, it's not really coming to me. Somebody will correct me, I'm sure, at some point. It's actually one that I've always talked about. But be the change you want to see in the world. It's so true. It's just like the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. But as I've said in this video, remember, everything you do, somebody's going to have something to say, good or bad. Don't allow it to affect you. Give your all, and make sure that anything that you put your hands on, you put your touch on, you put your name and your stamp on, that you can walk away proud, and you can walk away and say, you know what, somebody else is going to see it and they're going to appreciate it. And even if they don't, you know, I gave my all, I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, and my tears into it. And if somebody doesn't like it, that's fine. That's their opinion. That I am okay with that. But you know that it was effective, and you did it how you wanted to do it. You did it your way. You did it your way. So with that being said, be true, be you, be the change you want to see in the world. Being a good and beautiful person, making a positive difference, is how we succeed and how we help others. Strive on, march forward, and it is a chain reaction across the world. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. The YouTube is coming along pretty well. It's obviously, you know, I'm not needing it or wanting it to blow up, but it has been increasing. Subscribers have been coming up. The views have been coming up consistently. Comments, you know, people out there. I mean, I am very appreciative and thankful for the people who consistently peek into the platform that I'm trying to create and the difference that I'm trying to make. It is a very heartwarming feeling to know that there are people out there who enjoy, appreciate, or just at least want to do what I do, and that's help others succeed and make a difference. So everybody out there who is watching or who comes across this video at any point, because like I said, it's out there. It could be found, it could be watched. I put it on many platforms, and it is out there on the interwebs. I appreciate you for watching this. I hope that this makes a difference to you. I hope this helps you today, tomorrow, anytime you need it. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and let's make the best of this Juice Box Thursday, and I will see y'all tomorrow on Friday. Signing off.